Denver, Colorado, home of Invesco Field, where over 76,000 fans have gathered for this one between Buffalo and Denver. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Kicker looks ready to get this one started. Let's head down to the field for the opening kickoff. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time. The Broncos bring in the nickel package. Pitch right. The defender gets him to the ground. That quarterback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Setting up play action. And the fullback is wide open out there. That'll be a 7-yard pickup.
Gain of 7.
Third down, they need 6 for a first. Denver brings in the nickel here.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
Mormon will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. Royal takes it at the 14. Brought down at the 26-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Sets up the play action. Makes the throw out to his left. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Little handoff. He's dropped at the 27. Young gets about a yard on the play. Here are some of the key players on the Bills' defense. He's looking to throw. Throws while on the run. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. Nice series for this defense to force the 3-and-out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
Gets it away cleanly. Parrish fields it at the 31. Hit hard at the 38. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
Edwards drops back. Passes on the move. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. Perfectly timed jump led to that completion.
Brilliant catch on the play that time, but I'm sure the receiver's probably going back to the quarterback and thinking, you know what? My ribs got awfully exposed there. Let's bring it down just a little bit next time.
Edwards dropping back. Gets the throw off. He's dropped right around the 50-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
First down, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
He drops back, throws on the run. Brought down at the 45. About 6 yards on the play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Edwards with 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Here's the halfback. Tackled around the 41-yard line. The defense was able to stop him short of the first.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
He gets it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll get the ball here at the 20. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Setting up play action. Oh, and he dropped it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Zebra.
Gives to the back. What a hit! That play goes for about 6, and so it'll be third down. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Under heavy pressure, right through his hands, he almost had the pick. Scheffler was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Section 10, row 18, seat 4.
Parrish back deep to return.
Mini scooter.
He punts it. Parrish takes it at the 33. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up third down from their own 48-yard line. Buffalo lines up in a shotgun set. Looks to pass. All kinds of pressure. And he caught it. Steps out around the 48-yard line. 3-and-out.
3-and-out, and the defense wins. That's the bottom line. That's an embarrassing spot for an offense to be in. And so many times we see the momentum shift coming out of those 3-and-out situations.
Gets the punt away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They line up in an I. They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Nice job of the running back. That'll give him 7, maybe 8 yards. The Bills line up with 6 defensive backs.
Blue 45. Scatter. Let's get that ball back. Somebody make a play.
Hands it to the back. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. And he'll scamper past the first down marker on the play.
Nice little one-step move there. That's what Mike Shanahan really loves to see his players do. Make one quick cut, live with it, get your head down, pick up the first down.
Delayed handoff. And they get him at the 36-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes to the back. Sapp was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
On the play.
3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 36-yard line. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. He fakes it. Surveys the field. Pass completed. He's dropped at the 45. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Drops back on first down. Here's the throw. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Young on the inside handoff. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Almost got a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. The Broncos come out with the offset I. They'll throw for the first. Young wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 4th down. The Broncos are lining up to punt it away. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Here's the give. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Pickup of about 8. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 28. Buffalo comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Edwards drops back with the throw. And they get him around the 42-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
They'll go with the run once again. He's tackled at the 42. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers. Looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. And he catches it. Tackled at the 38. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Buffalo goes with the ace set here. They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
Hands it to the back. He doesn't get back to the line. and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. But when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Looking for a receiver. With the catch. And they get him at the 19. He ran a clean route, and the quarterback got it to him with a good pass. First down.
And you can tell there's a lot of confidence between these two guys. The quarterback has faith in these tough situations to go to that receiver and make big plays.
First down now and 10 to go. They line up in the red zone for the first time today. And they'll run him again. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. The back gets 3 on the carry. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. They give it to the tailback. Brought down at the 15. Lynch picks up 2 yards with the carry. They'll line it up again on third down. Buffalo is going with the offset eye backfield. Edwards calls for motion right. Setting up play action. And he catches another. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. They get a nice pickup there.
Yeah, but he better be careful with those throws. That was pretty tight coverage. They got away with it that time, but I don't know in the future.
Flips it out short. Into the end zone for a touchdown. The tight end comes up with a catch for a touchdown.
Quarterbacks love throwing to those big tight ends on the goal line. It is just an easier target, easier to find those guys.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Ace backfield this time. Cutler will hand it off. He didn't get back to the line. They would have dumped that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
Fakes the run. He throws right. Completed. He makes a great open field tackle. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
It's the tailback. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. And that was a good effort to get the first.
That was a tough couple of yards right there, but oftentimes those little 2-yard gains that move the sticks can make such a big difference in the game.
He gets another carry. And he's drilled at the 41-yard line. Young gets 3 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that. And then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Brought down behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, He had the explosiveness to get there.
He drops back to pass. He throws it. Catch is made. He's tackled at about the 31. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Feeds it to the back. He's brought down at the 32-yard line, and he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Broncos come out showing 3 wide.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Let's go get it. Roll! Hey, no!
Little handoff. And they get him at the 31. Gain of 2.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Single set backfield.
Let's keep him down here. Green 88. Here we go. Left. Close left on the right. We got action, baby. Solid, close left.
Looks to pass. Defense is getting pressure. No, he drops it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Here's the kick. And he makes it. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
And here's the kick. Taken at the 5. Big hit there to bring him down. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense.
Hold on.
Lynch lines up as the single back.
Stay there. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Buffalo sends a man in motion to the right. Edwards looking to pass. Dumps it out left. Tackled at the 35. Short completion there. That doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Edwards drops back. Hardy dropped the wide open pass. Hardy wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Buffalo lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Looks to pass. He goes deep this time. Batted away. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He gets it away. Royal takes it at the 25. He's tackled at the 35. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
On the ground, right side. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. And the halfback has nowhere to go. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Come on, go. Touch. Blue 45. Blue 45. Hey, we got to watch the ball, y'all.
Young takes the handoff. And they get him around the 37-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. It's 3rd down now and 8 to go. Cutler lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Drops back. Goes through his read. Brings this one in. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Back to pass. Looking for an open man. There for the catch. He's dropped around the 41-yard line. Gain of 10. First and 10. Ball on the 41. The Broncos come out with the offset eye. He fights forward to about the 39. The fullback rumbles ahead for around a yard. The Broncos line up with an offset eye backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Close it up. Switch. Watch the run.
Young gets the carry. Brought down at the 34. 5 yards. And so it'll be third down. It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Young, the lone back. Looks to pass. Scans the field. Knocked away. Graham was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They call on the kicker for the long field goal. And he got plenty of distance on this one. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And after that miss, the score remains the Broncos 3, the Bills 7. First down, looking to throw. Strong throw. Hardy fumbles it. Blythe recovers the loose ball. Big time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
They'll go to work at the 49-yard line. Young lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
He's tackled around the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. They line up in the I formation. Play action. Dumps it out right. It's completed. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
He looks to throw on first down. Rockets it. Pass is complete. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Hit and dropped behind the line. Nice stop on that one.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
On the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to about the 26. Not much there. That'll bring up third down. Third and 10. Ball on the 26. They come out in the nickel. He drops back to pass. The pass is away. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. They were unable to convert on 3rd and long, and you've got to think they'll go for 3 right now and kick the field goal.
Yeah, really nothing wrong with that pass. If it's not there, be safe with it. You know you got 3 points coming.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. The coaching staff won't be very happy after that miss. They brought him in for the specific purpose of making those kinds of kicks, and a few more of those misses, he might want to start looking to pack up his house because he might just be out of a job. So the score is still the Broncos 3, the Bills 7. On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. Lynch comes away with around 5 yards on the delayed handoff. The Bills come out in the ace formation. They hand it off again. Brought down at the 48-yard line.
You know, Marshawn Lynch may have had a few skeptics when he first came in the league, but anytime you get on this team, you know you're going to have to prove how tough you are. And he's delivered the big plays. He's delivered on the physical play. He hasn't backed down from anybody. And he always seems to do it with a little smile on his face. He's having fun playing the game of football.
He is hit hard on the play. So that play goes for about 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. Lynch gets another carry. He's brought down around the 32-yard line.
Marshawn Lynch has really proven to be one of the top backs in this league. And the thing that I like about him is that he is a tough guy. He gets in there between the tackles, and you can see the fight just come out in him. He does not want to go down. He twists, he spins, he fights for every single yard.
He fakes it. Makes the grab. And they get him right around the 10-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Here's the give. He's tackled around the 9-yard line. Lynch picks up a yard on the play. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. Gives it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Brought down just outside the goal line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. The kick is up. He's got it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Kicks it off. They get him at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Come on, let's go! 388! 388! Let's go right. Let's go.
Little handoff. And they get him around the 33-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Get your hands up up front. Come on, girl, let's go. New car. Let's go, baby. Get the ball.
Cutler hands off. He's dropped right around the 32-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. 3rd and 8. Ball on their own 33. Cutler comes to the line under center. He has two tight ends. Sets up the play action. Throws it short. Goes out of bounds right around the 36-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a fourth down. Parrish back to return it. He punts it. And they make the fair catch, and they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Edwards comes up to the line. Three wide receivers split out wide. Edwards with the give. Brought down at the 30. About 6 yards on the play. That brings up second down. Edwards lines up under center. Three receivers are split out wide. Setting up play action. He's got room to run. He's brought down right around the 38-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Lynch on the draw. Tackled around the 42-yard line. Lynch gets around 3 on that halfback draw. They line up at the 42. Lynch lines up as the deep back, I formation. They'll give it off here. He lost yardage on the play. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top cornerbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
It appears to be short. Pretty conservative call for that situation.
Yeah, and especially when you consider that most offenses get between 9 and 12, 13 possessions per game. You call a run in that situation, basically you're taking away one of your opportunities.
Punts it. And they'll down it at the 7. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 9-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Scatter. Left.
Sets up the play action. On the run, he throws it. He goes up high for the catch. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all, and sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
He's under a heavy rush. Cutler will be sacked. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
And he has his back, who's wide open. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Makes the throw up the middle. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's in, touchdown. They hooked up for a long touchdown.
I don't care what you say. Anytime you see a big pass play like that, I think it's as pretty as anything that happens in sports anywhere.
And they look to tie things up. And the point after is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Harris takes it at the 8. 2 minutes to go in the half. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Royal is the man in motion. He drops back. He throws on the run. And they get him right around the 38-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Is there for the catch. Back to the line, but nothing more. So that'll make it second down from their own 39-yard line. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Zebra. Come on, D, let's get off the field now. We stop the run first.
He's looking to throw. He throws right. Comes down with it. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
Edwards comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. The offense calls a timeout. First and 10. Just a minute to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on first down. Short throw. He's dropped for a loss. They lose 3 yards on that.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
He drops back. Under heavy pressure. Plenty of time. And the defender intercepts it. And he's hammered at the 47-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
First down, 10 to go. I'm guessing he'll throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle. He's looking to throw. Rolling right. There for the reception. He's brought down around the 21-yard line. Boy, did he fire that one downfield.
This guy's arm is really something, isn't it? He's not afraid to make any throw at any time.
And we've got a tie ball game here as we pause for halftime. And here's the kick. Royal takes it from the 6. He's still going. Hit and dropped at the 33-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Sets up the play action. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 49-yard line. And he's crossed the century mark in receiving yards. This has been one heck of a performance.
And Tom, I don't think he's finished yet. This is a guy that is on a roll right now, and this defense really doesn't have an answer for him.
He looks to throw on first down. Passes to his left. Almost intercepted. Stokely was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 49. The Broncos go with the I formation.
Middle. Blue 45. Hey, no. Blue 45. Tiger. Hey, don't lose your bite.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
48. Come on, baby. You got close line. Zebra.
Looks to pass. Short throw to the right. It just slips out of his hand. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation from their own 44-yard line. The Broncos come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide.
Watch it. 388. Scatter. Hey.
He's looking to throw with a pass. No connection this time. The wide receiver is unable to make the grab. The pass was too far out of his reach.
And that's one of those that the wideout goes back to the huddle thinking, he stinks. This guy's terrible. Then as soon as he sees his quarterback, he says, don't worry about it. We'll get it next time.
Gets it away cleanly. He'll take it from the 18. It came loose. Webster gets the loose ball.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. First down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Buffalo is going with the offset I backfield. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Lynch gets 3 yards on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Fakes to the back. He's tackled at the 31. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a third down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this third down.
Edwards sends a guy in motion to the right. They'll give it off here. And they didn't get it. And they get no push from the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and he makes it. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
The kick is away. He'll return it from the 6. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. One man in the backfield. They go with the run. Tackled at the 33. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. Denver comes out with an I formation. Graham in motion.
Bang right.
He drops back to pass. Short pass to his left. And he's depleted at the 39-yard line. Young made the catch for a gain of 6, so that'll make it 3rd down. The Broncos come out with the offset eye. Play fake. Scans the field. Brings it in, and that was a close call.
Yeah, barely picking up the first down there and really taking the pressure off the coach of having to make a 4th down decision.
Young on the run. Dropped behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
And they get him right around the 42-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Cutler is in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers this time. Drops back. Dumps it out right. And it's completed. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the first.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 34. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. Lynch takes it up the middle. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. A couple of yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. They line up at the 36. Buffalo comes out with 2 tight ends. On the ground with a tailback. Brought down around the 39-yard line. Lynch comes away with 2 yards on the carry. 3rd down, they need 6 for a first. Edwards is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. Lynch gets it on the inside. What a brutal hit. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. He'll take it from the 18. Tackled at about the 37-yard line. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He's under pressure. They sacked him. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Here we go. Keep playing, fellas.
Back to pass. Gets the pass away. And it's knocked down. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, Let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Nickel package on defense. Edwards will look to pass. Passes the ball. Foxworth catches it. Interception. He's tackled at the 14, and that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
Toss. He's dropped at the 6. They tossed it to the running back, and he took it about 8 yards. 6 yards away from pay dirt here. Cutler is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Luke 45. Luke Todd. Out. Hey, nasty. Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Gives to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. 2 tight end formation this time.
Let's go. Let's go. Green 88. Green 88.
Fakes to the back. Makes the short throw. Brought down around the 2-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
Young alone in the backfield.
21. Luke 45. Luke 45.
They'll give it off here. He doesn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Green 88. Green 88. Here we go.
He throws right, and it's caught. Gets in for the touchdown.
Boy, this has just been a good football game. Offensively, that was a nice drive to take the lead back, and we are still going to have one of those tremendous finishes here.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. It's good. Denver is up by 4. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Dropped at the 29-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. He fakes it. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Parrish caught that one for a gain of 7. They line up at the 36. Edwards is under center. He has 2 backs behind him. Gives it off. Huge hit. That's a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. 2 tight ends here. Throws it. He's there for the catch. He's dropped at the 42. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
They motion to the left. Not much time to throw. And they get him at the 42. And not a whole lot of yardage gained on that one, Chris.
And that's one of those plays where you leave it up to the receiver to make yardage after the catch is made. When he can't find his way into open space, you'll see plays like that.
He's under a heavy rush. Intercepted. And chalk up another one for this defense.
3 picks on the day, and every time you think this offense is starting to get it going, they turn it over again.
The Broncos line up with 3 wide. They go with the run. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Let's stop it right now. Roll. Clean 88. Let's hit him in the mouth. We're about to cough it up. Roll it low.
Cutler looking to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. It's a loose ball. He scoops it up. The ball came out, and they were right there for the recovery, Chris.
Yeah, the first thing you do on defense when you see the ball out is you grab that guy that just fumbled the ball and make sure he doesn't recover it. That time the defense got on it quickly.
He looks to throw on first down. Fires it out. And he caught it. Tackled at the 34. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Defender gets his hand on it. Evans was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Third down and 2. Ball on the 34. Buffalo lines up in a goal line set. Nice play fake. Looks for a man open. Steps out at the 31. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough to play defense in this league. When you get guys that can throw it and catch it like that, to try and stop them for a short gain is just awfully tough.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Drops back to pass. Short throw to the left. He's brought down around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on that play.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Buffalo uses motion. On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Picked up maybe a foot or 2, and so it'll be third down. From the 32-yard line. The Broncos line up with 6 DBs on the field. Back to throw. Looks down the field. Pass completed. He's tackled at the 12. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Inside handoff. He fights forward to about the 10. That's a 2-yard gain.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
And they'll run him again. Brought down at the 6. A pickup of 4, and that makes it third down. Offense facing another third down situation. They've been very effective converting on this drive. looking to throw. Under heavy pressure. Incomplete pass this time. Hardy was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt. And he makes it. Nice work putting that one right through the uprights. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. Runs over tacklers. At the 30. Dropped at the 33. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Cutler hands it off. Brought down behind the line, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
Drops back to pass. The defense has him surrounded. Tackled around the 40-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He passes short. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. And that will be enough for the first down.
It really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Little handoff. Brought down at the 47-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. Cutler is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide.
Zebra!
And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score in this one is the Broncos 17, the Bills 16. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 47. He's looking to throw. Throws the bullet to the left. And they get him at the 43-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Cutler is looking to stay perfect on this drive. And they got him. Cutler couldn't get rid of that one in time, and the pressure got to him. Following the sack, it's now 2nd and long. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Cutler hasn't missed yet. And he catches it. He's dropped about the 43-yard line. 6 yards that time on the pass play. That'll bring up 3rd down. The offense facing another 3rd down here as they line up. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Young takes it up the middle. Brought down around the 37-yard line. The defense probably wasn't looking for the run there.
Hey, and as a defense, if you want to run the ball in that situation, go ahead. Come up and make the tackle. You can go off and pout in the corner. We'll go back and celebrate with a little glass of water.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 16. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
He needs to get the pass off. And the pass falls incomplete. Evans was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up at the 16.
Make a play.
The Bills come out in the ace formation.
No, you're good, you're good. 388. Kings left.
They go with the run. Tackled at the 23. Lynch gains 7 yards on that play.
Watch the reverse.
They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger.
Let's get it. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Middle.
Here's the fullback. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. The third down run ends up being a decent gain.
And we've seen so many rule changes over the years to help the passing game, but not many to help the running game. So that's a little old school football right there.
He'll get the call again. And they get him at the 31. That's a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up second down.
Good job, boy. Good job.
They line up at the 31. Edwards comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Setting up play action. With the catch. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Tiger, tiger, tiger. Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Here's the give. And it looks short from up here. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He'll take it from the 18. Tackled at the 27-yard line. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
He's dropped at the 33. Gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. They line up at the 33. They'll go from the I formation.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Looks to pass. Looking for an open man. They get to him. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in the game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Gets the pass away. And he's knocked out around the 46-yard line. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Throws to the middle. And he has been his go-to guy on the drive. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Cutler gives it left. And they get him at the 40. Gain of 2. That brings up second down. From the 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. He's tackled right around the 22-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down right around the 20-yard line. Young comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
They'll give it off here. He fights forward to about the 19. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. They line up in a one-back set.
Here we go. Clean 88. New clean 88. Man, play 3, man.
He drops back to pass. Throws on the run. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. 1st down, goal to go. 6 yards to the end zone. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back. He needs to get rid of it. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. Marshall was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 6 more yards for the score. The Broncos line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Back to pass. Passes to the end zone, throws into coverage, and it's intercepted.
We got to stick it up, man.
Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either 1 finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Looks to pass. Oh, you got to catch that. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. 2nd down, 15 yards for the 1st. Nickel package on defense. Drops back. Defense is getting pressure. Tipped away. Evans was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. From their own 6-yard line. They'll line up with 6 defensive backs. Edwards will look to throw. Oh, and he dropped it.
Incomplete on the pass attempt. Number 80, the intended target.
The Bills are lining up to punt this one away. Royal is back deep to return. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Royal takes it at the 49. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. 2 tight ends here. Hands it off. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 36-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Young will run it again. And they get him right around the 34-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Broncos come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. With the hard throw out to his right. Graham can't hang on. Graham was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set.
To a destination of your choice.
Passes to his left. Out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
Gets the punt away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Lynch, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 22. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. Single set backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Not much time to throw. Drops the easy pick. 4th down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's 4th down. You're losing. It's in the 4th quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
He gets it away. Royal fields it at the 39. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
On the ground, up the middle. And they get him at about the 45-yard line. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. They line up at the 46. The Broncos go with the I formation. Young gets another handoff. Hit and dropped behind the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Fakes the run. Short pass. He's brought down about the 27-yard line. How about that completion?
Boy, did that quarterback stand in there firm that time. He knew the pressure was coming. He knew he was going to get hit. He didn't care. Took advantage for a big play.
First and 10. They'll go from the I formation. They go with the toss. He's tackled around the 26-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. They line up in the I formation. Cutler fakes the handoff. Pass falls incomplete, and he just managed to get a piece of it Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Keep coming. Blue 45. Blue 45. Keep your eyes open. King's right.
On play action. And they drop him for the sack. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position, and if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with a back or putting a tight end over there.
He punts it through the end zone for a touchback. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Edwards with the give. He took a shot at the 22. 2-yard pickup, and that will bring up second down. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 22. Feeds it to the back. He's dropped about the 25-yard line. Lynch gets about 4 yards on the play. 4 yards for a first here on third down. Buffalo goes with the ace set here. Edwards with the give. Brought down at the 33. And not to be outdone, the running back just topped the century mark.
This guy may not be the fastest guy in the field, but he's running like it. All day long, he's been putting on a show. No wonder he's over 100 yards.
Sets up the play action. Goes out of bounds at the 38. Around 5 yards on the throw that time. That'll make it second down. They give it to the tailback. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that makes it third down. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. One-man backfield. He drops back. Passes it. Oh, and he dropped it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He's looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing, and he's got room to run. He got depleted, and it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Gets it off. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Back to throw. He needs to get the pass off. How can you drop that? Parrish was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 47. The Broncos bring in their dime package, only 3 down linemen. He drops back with the pass. And they get him right around the 44-yard line. They complete the pass on third and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
They line up at the 49. Young lines up as the deep back, I formation. Sapp takes the handoff. He's dropped around the 45-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 45. Offset I formation in the backfield. Fakes the run. Throws to his left. Incomplete. No connection this time. Very surprising to see them go with a pass play in that situation.
Well, you want to stay aggressive, but that is the risk that you run when you throw the football there, because an incompletion means the clock stops, and that hurts.
The halfback with the carry. Brought down around the 39-yard line. They just seem to have no answer for this ground game, Chris.
And really, this defensive coordinator has no choice at this point. You have to start attacking. You have to start blitzing. Whatever you have to do to take away this running game, because it is eating too much of the clock.
Young picks up 2 yards with the carry. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 37-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Denver uses motion. Again with the run. They tackle him for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
They take a knee. 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. And this one's over. Our final score is the Broncos 17, the Bills 16.